You don't get to see this on any other movies. This is exciting, right? Right? It was a little boring in the beginning, but here we go. We gotta go count fish, but we will be thwarted by Jim Bonesack. They didn't do any of this stuff, it's just people talking. Let's get started with this one. This is one of the first ones I'm watching. I got these movies, never heard of them before, and definitely, so not seeing any reviews or anything, I had no clues. This is a freaking silent movie. Awesome! It's called, I don't even know the name of this one. Key West. It could just be called Boats. Or Boat. It's not even Boats. It is just Boat. We're boating. I'm watching a boat movie. You can't see her, but there's somebody else that just walked over here. Need something? Why don't you want to talk to me? Just because I'm recording this? It's just a boat on the screen. Come on. Get over it. Don't be ashamed of me. Whatever. Oh, there's people. But there's still no audio. What do you suppose he's talking to him about? He's telling him, did they not afford the sound guy for this movie? That's crazy. Kind of like A Quiet Place. When I saw that movie, it was very quiet, but not as quiet as this. Whoa. Where's this going? Phew. Alright, cool. Cool, keeping it PG, I like it. Maybe they forgot that they're on set and this is just them talking behind the scenes or something here. Wow, look at them waves. There's a lot to focus on the screen. I don't know what the director was really going with here, but them waves. It's all I can focus on right now. Them glorious waves, them luscious waves. I'll make the sound effects. He's agreeing with him. That could be the sound of a boat. You got this guy here to make the sound of a boat. That give us good. I'll help with this one. Come on, he's not even happy about this. Huh. Boat didn't stop, did it? My sound effect did. Hey. Those are awesome eyebrows. You know, when you take dialogue out of a movie, and maybe that's what the director's going for here, you can focus on things like eyebrows. I got thick brows too, but those eyebrows. If you were in them and you curled up, you could roll around in them. It'd be nice. Ooh, the boats! It is. They're just over here watching a boat. It's like, I wonder if this is like behind the scenes and that's gonna be Jaws. It's like the boat is chasing them. Here, let me get the sound effect in there now. Hear that boat? It's getting closer. And come on, be happy. Be happy. Huh. So many waves. I paid for this. I paid for all of this. But when you're out of stuff to watch, what can you do? What can you do? So we got people talking. Maybe it's a mystery? Oh! There's the lighthouse! That's gotta be where the end scene's gonna be. It's a foreshadowing type of thing. Never seen a lighthouse before myself. They gotta be all the way in Ohio, I'm thinking. No, where else would you have an ocean like that? I haven't seen it. And I've been to Ohio, and I didn't see that. You know, they do film a lot of shark movies. Never seen a boat chasing somebody before, but I have seen not many shark movies. It wasn't broken! We do have audio! Look at this! They change it up? Yep. I got this person here. Okay. Yep, you're on set. We have an actress on set, guys! This is gonna be amazing! Character development!
Tracy Hamilton, T-R-A-C-Y.
That's Tracy Hamilton! Look at that!
$20 bill. And I work at Florida Keys Community College as a biology instructor.
Paid a $20 bill.
Tracy, tell me what the student divers get out of a program like this.
Oh, the
student divers get out of this. Not only do they learn the names of all the fish, which is really beneficial for them because they're studying marine biology and diving, but also they get to come on programs like this where they meet industry officials. NOAA,
that guy was an industry official?
Dr. Sylvia Earle.
He wasn't
like
wearing a uniform?
So really what I'm trying to do by getting
he was wearing one. He took it off.
is move them from the class, or help them make a transition from the classroom to the field or the workforce.
Look at that hat.
All right, tell me about how...
It's got a little thing missing, right? Oh, I can't point to it, can I? No, I can't.
benefits to somebody personally.
That hat has seen better
It's really easy
days.
to get involved in Reef, especially this month. At the college, we're going to be holding fish identification seminars every Friday night.
Ooh,
at
I've
the
always wanted to
college from
identify a
6 to
fish
9 p.m.
myself.
And then we have survey dives for $25 for a 2-tank dive every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in
It's the
July.
weirdest movie I've seen.
And things that they get out of
Possibly.
it is, it's not like you're saving the world by counting fish, but you do contribute to a national long-term database, which helps industry officials and sanctuary managers, resource managers help manage the fisheries. So in addition to learning about the names of the fish, it's a lot of fun.
Look, she heard it
It
too!
helps out.
I thought it was a
it helps
bad
out our
tape
natural
thing, but no,
resources
something just
in Florida.
happened to her. What was that? You don't get to see this on any other movies. This is exciting, right? Right? It was a little boring in the beginning, but here we go, here we go.
You know, about the latter part of it, as far as like how students benefited.
Huh.
How students benefit by joining this program or participating in this program. is that
I'm
not
no
only do they
movie
learn all the
expert
fish,
here, but
they get to meet industry
you do finally
officials,
get dialogue
they
in
can
this.
go
You think it would like tell me the
participate in
plot.
events like
I
this
don't know what
and
that
move
director's
from
over
the
there
classroom
thinking.
into the workforce,
But he's got a good background
and
here. A
allows
pole.
them, a look at real
Every time you
diving,
draw a
like research
picture,
diving,
a
as
tree,
opposed to
you
what
always
we
put a
do in
little hole
college,
in
which
it.
is a lot
There
of
it is
training
right
diving.
there.
It's really beneficial to have them move from the college to the workforce.
Okay, tell me about somebody like Laddie, musician. You know how somebody like him.
Wardrobe people really picked out that hat special.
Community college.
Knowing
Had
somebody
shoes
like
that used to
Laddie
do
is
that,
actually
they just
very
open up.
beneficial to
Hat
us
is
because
gonna start talking
he
and
helped
be
me
like
get
that
involved
Odyssey
in this
thing.
program. He sends
Legs.
the materials down to us, makes available any of the training materials that we need,
That's an
and
awesome
also he
hat.
invites us on events like this. He knows a lot of important people, and he
The
introduces
sun's
me,
helping
and
to
I
be all
in turn
beamy.
introduce my
I don't know what
students.
she's saying. They gotta remove that hat. It's
The best thing
too
about Reef
distracting.
is diving.
Way too
Is that
distracting.
recreational divers get to participate in
Yeah.
scientific data collection.
Scientific
And
stuff.
anybody can do it. It's a lot of fun, and it's really
Uh-huh. Oh, it's a lot of fun, I bet. I want to see the fun. There's a bell going off. Well, she did say it was a school. Well, hey, who have we here? Hello there, sir.
Okay, I'm Billy Causey, and I'm the superintendent of the Florida Keys National Marine Sanctuary. My name is spelled C-A-U-S-E-Y, and I'm a real Billy.
All right.
That's real Billy. Check him out. Check him out. Billy.
Like Laddie.
But to resource managers such as myself, it's critically important that we have groups like Reef that can go out and utilize volunteers to get fish surveys and fish counts. The Reef Environmental Education Foundation has been helpful in getting volunteers out to the coral reefs and getting an
know about all
assessment
this.
of the reef fish
I
population.
didn't sign up for a
As we
documentary,
see
neither did
changes
you.
in the ecological reserve, the
Need
data
a
being
remote.
collected by Reef as a baseline
I don't
survey
have it, though,
will
so we're
help
just
us
here
understand the changes
watching
that
this.
take place in this unique resource.
This character's not very... He came on screen, boom, larger than life. I don't know if he's
Since we
nailing the
originally
lines, though.
implemented the first network of reserves back in July of 1997, we've utilized the data collected by Reef and the volunteers working as fish counting experts, identifying various reef fish
I didn't know there was
species.
so much in the
When they
fish
started
counting.
off, some of the areas
We
did
had
not
that
have nearly
one
as many
fish, two
fish.
fish.
And
Stopped at
intuitively,
that point,
we
I guess.
felt that we
Other
were
people
starting to see more
continued.
fish as a result
Maybe
of
there were
having
other
no-take
chapters that I just
areas.
never knew
The
about.
data collected by Reef volunteers has helped us understand and appreciate and actually
There's an
document
audience
this
for everything.
increase
Look
in
at
fish
this.
populations.
Very good.
Oh, let me give you another. Okay.
Oh! They left it
One of
in,
the great-
and he's going to redo. Ah! He's getting more
One of the
excited.
greatest
Come on,
things
Billy!
about having
Come on, Billy!
Organizations like Reef, who in fact
Reef.
go out and use volunteers
Boom.
to count
Nail
fish
that
and
line, buddy.
detect the
Reef.
changes in the coral reef system, is that the
Yeah.
data is there and it's immediate. I can pay a scientist $100,000 and say, we need to get data from you. And they say, well, give us one more year. But with the Reef
He doesn't like
volunteers, when they hit the
scientists.
dock, they're automatically talking about
I don't
the fish
trust
that
them
they
either
saw. They're
there,
seeing
buddy.
more
I don't
fish,
know.
larger fish, more
You're over here
lobster,
counting
bigger
fish. What are
lobster,
scientists
and it's
doing? You're
almost
paying them millions of dollars. You can go out and count some
instantaneous
fish. I can
gratification
count some fish.
and
If we
what
work
we
together, we'll count
intuitively
all the
know
fish.
reserves
They
will
say
do.
there's plenty
And
in the
that's increased
plenty of the
fish
fish in
populations,
plenty other fish in the
increase
sea.
the numbers
But
of lobster that are in these
we'll
areas,
count them all
and
between
most importantly,
you and me,
preserve these
Billy.
very fragile resources for future generations.
Us in the flower garden thingy there. He's getting a lot of close-up
What I
shots.
see in the future are more and more efforts on part of Reef and the groups that belong to Reef. Let's just think of James Audubon. James Audubon
Yeah, who doesn't
was
think
out in
old
the dry
James?
Tortugas many, many years ago. And now to
Tortugas?
this day we think of the Audubon Society.
Oh, the thing you
and
put
we
your feet
think of
on.
all that's been implemented in special conservation measures like that. The legacy for Reef is that we're going to start seeing fish counts be just the same and seeing fish
know
counts just
about
like we
this
do
one.
the bird counts. Just think of the Christmas bird count. We do that
Christmas
automatically. We
bird
rely on
count?
the
Who's
data coming
counting?
from expert
Two turtle
volunteers,
doves. Those are
what
turtles,
we would
though,
call maybe
and
amateurs.
doves.
Maybe
makes
scientists might
sense.
refer to them as amateurs, but when in fact it's the data coming from the bird watchers, the bird counters, that
This
we are now
movie didn't-
utilizing.
That's no wonder we never heard of these
determine
movies.
changes in bird
This
populations.
ain't good.
The same thing is going to be happening in
Trying
the
to find a
ocean,
winner
under
out
the
of one
sea,
of these.
and on our coral reefs.
They said,
All right, is that helpful?
oh, the director showed up.
Okay.
Wait, no, you're not the
I'm Dr.
director.
Jim
You're another
Bonesack.
reef
I'm with the
guy.
National Fisheries Service. I'm also on the board of directors for Reef.
A doctor, eh?
Sure, it's Jim Bonesack, Bohnsack.
Jim Bonesack.
Sure, I've
do you get
been on
in-
the board of directors, and my job is to try to develop a
Jim
scientific method that
Bonesack.
can be used by volunteers and provide
His
useful,
name ain't my name,
valid
too.
information. Well, one of the biggest impacts, besides the data collection, is that we're
Who are
actually
you?
getting a whole
He
cadre
could be
of
like a
educated
pirate, though,
public
couldn't he?
who
Maybe
really
he'll be
learn
the
something
villain
about
in
the
this whole thing.
environment.
Maybe he is the
First, learning your
villain.
name, but pretty
We
soon
gotta go
learn to
count fish,
recognize
but
what
we
you
will be
do.
thwarted by
We
Jim
also start recognizing unusual
Bonesack.
events that scientists that, hey, something going on. This
Bonesack, that's a
species,
good one.
we're finding is disappearing.
Jim Bonesack.
Or there's something
Bones.
new or something different. So
I like it.
there's many more voluntary or recreational divers than we have scientists. So they're actually kind of like an alert network for us. And by having an educated
Why would he
public,
not have that on his
and
shirt
good
or his
naturalists
hat?
out
He
in
just has the word
water,
reef.
It really helps
A little
us do
line
our
through it,
job.
like he's anti-reef. Oh, he is the villain! There it is! That's
Well,
like his pirate flag. What's
Volunteers
that?
have been really helpful.
Did you see that?
The data they
I
provide
saw it.
gives us a
I
good
know you
quantitative
did.
estimate. Or,
He's got like the I hate reef hat. Bonesack hates the reef.
So we actually can get a good geographical distribution where some species occur. We actually can analyze
like that
data. We get
hair
enough
by
data
his
to look at
ear right
seasonal
there.
patterns and changes
He's doing
that occur.
really good. Wardrobe did a great job on this movie.
We also have been, able to find new species, new distributions, things that hadn't occurred before that we didn't realize were there. And there's been several new species occurring.
glad he's
They've
excited
also
about
alerted
this.
us that there are species that aren't supposed to be there. We're finding
Oh,
exotic
aliens.
species that are brought in, say, from the Pacific. So we may
Foreshadowing
have
of aliens later in this.
like lionfish on reefs in various parts
Flying
of
fish.
the southeast United States, and they're not supposed
Something
to
to
be
think
there.
about.
We're a little bit concerned about that, so it's nice to have people recognize this species doesn't occur in the Atlantic. What's it doing here? Because the average person really doesn't understand that.
All right,
If
Bonesack.
you will,
It's kind of
it's
like you're
what
telling your
the
whole
Audubon
evil
bird count has
plan.
done, for
Pretty much tuned out at this
understanding
point,
bird ecology.
friend.
This is really opening up a window for us to understand fish ecology.
Good luck, Mr. Bonesack.
No, it's just it's just really great working with a group. The volunteers are exciting. They're dedicated. They're really good naturalists, and it's just a great program.
How would somebody get involved with the organization if they want?
Come on, wrap it up, Bonesack.
Well, they can check a website. They have a website. It's www.reef.org. That's one, and they have announcements of where things are occurring. We have programs all over the United States, including Baja California and Hawaii.
Oh, who
Local
put this
programs,
guy
and
to
that's a good way
talk on
to
here?
get tuned and send a message into Reef, and they can tell you what's happening in your region of the country.
All right, Dr. Bonesack.
Okay, thank you.
Come on. Oh, that's it? Hold on, there's a second one. We gotta keep rolling. The hits don't stop here, people. Let me get it ready. Let me cue it up. It was, Reel 4 continued. There it is! There it is!
Okay.
Are you ready? Alright! Enter the newest person into the flick here. It's just a lot of talking.
Sylvia
I could save this for the credits
I'm the
or something.
explorer in residence at the National Geographic
She's all blue, I'm all
Society,
red.
biologist, and a longtime friend of Laddie Aikens.
Ah! Good to have a friend. A supporting character, you know?
For the environment and to maybe your organization too.
Reef is a
Ah.
fantastic program. Imagine the
Don't
alternative
talk
going out
about
to understand
Reef
what the fish are
again.
doing.
Talk about a
the
shark
traditional
or
means.
something.
Well,
Make
scientists
it
of NOAA some years
good.
ago.
Make it good.
It still is being done. That is to census the fish by dragging a net across the
Sensei
bottom
the fish.
and then counting the dead bodies. Suppose we took a census of the United States by dragging a net across New York and then San
And counting
Francisco
the dead
and counting
bodies.
what you catch that way.
Oh,
really
it's an
important
interesting
to actually get down
plan
there,
here.
as
Casting
I
a
was
net
this
and
morning
catching dead
with
bodies. I like
Laddie
where you're going with
Aikens
this
and some of the
lady.
other members of Reef who are out there counting the fish where they
And
live
the
and actually seeing what
bodies.
they're doing. There's no alternative no better alternative than actually going down
Oh, I
there
can think of a
where the
better
action is and
alternative.
seeing what's going on.
Anything than this.
How do you personally, what's your relationship
She's happy though. I mean, if that doesn't cheer you up, look how happy she is.
I've known of Laddie Aikens
Everybody
for
in
some
this
years.
movie,
He has
they
just
all
been
had something special.
An inspiration for so many people. in
An
terms of
inspiration, like
really
Mr.
trying to
Bonesack,
understand the ocean.
and those other
Being
people,
in the ocean.
except for that guy that
and
didn't
actually
talk.
spending time there, and like the Pied Piper, he's drawn others in to see the ocean from the standpoint of the creatures who actually live there, and to understand it not based on flying overhead in an airplane or something in that basic concept, the way people have understood the ocean by sitting on the
Oh, yeah, the
surface and
ocean,
dangling
so
things from the
interesting.
top. He actually gets down there. where
Better
the
than outer
action is,
space, but
and
just
gets to know
blue.
the fish as they live, and encourages people to do things of all sorts to learn what it takes to understand and to begin to really
Come on.
see what the reality is, just as people for years have been going out to
There's gonna be better
watch
ones.
birds
I
and
promise.
count
If you
birds.
keep
So now,
watching, there will be
Laddie
something
and
better.
many of his colleagues, who
there
Laddie
has
was a
to,
big
right?
inspiration
There has
for
to be.
many others,
Yeah.
to go down and look at fish in much the same way, to
Uh-huh.
understand how important they are to
Fish
the
are
ocean and
important.
to us.
Yeah, I get you. Fish,
One thing
fish.
that is clear,
Fish
that
are cool.
in our lifetime, the ocean has changed significantly.
Oh yeah, the ocean's
and
changed.
populations of fish have declined.
Add water.
But in order to understand, really
fish.
to understand what is happening there, it's not good enough just to sit in a boat on the surface and to use indirect means. It's necessary, where possible, to get down there where the action is, which is exactly what Laddie was doing today, and I was out there with him, diving around, trying to
You didn't do any of that stuff. It's just people
First, how
talking.
many of what kind of fish are where.
There were no action scenes. You could say you were diving, you didn't. The one guy that took a little swim thing off, he didn't do nothing either. He just talked to somebody, but he didn't really talk because there was no voices.
To be able to get to know
This is not a good way to spend my free time or yours.
on a much more personal basis.
Hey, will you watch this with me? There are people walking by. Look, you're gonna see. Ah! See? They won't watch it with me? No one's into this?